So this is in my hometown. I've never been over here, just trying to take a look. So this is a new construction site. Frankly, I don't know much about it. I see Kinsley Construction, High Industries, the one doing the project. But there's a lot of things that people are nowadays trying to think about when they're doing a new construction site. I mean, the cost of everything keeps going up. You know, raw materials, labor. So somebody that was thinking about building a new building 10 years ago and now they're deciding to move forward, they're probably seeing the drastic difference in price and going, holy crap, I didn't realize that it was going to be this much more expensive. So, you know, one of the things we try to focus on is like, what are other areas that you can save money in that you may not think about? And one of those areas is definitely used pallet racking. And so, yeah, we're going to go out and take a look and see, you know, what are some of the main items that companies that are building a new building need to address when looking at the project as a whole. There's a lot of people that want to know, how do I save money if I'm building a warehouse? To start, look at used pallet racking. We got a big project back here that's going on, and a lot of people just assume if I'm building a new warehouse, I have to buy new pallet racking. That's not true. You can get, if you need permits or you need to do some sort of stamped drawings, that can happen in used racking. That's a huge misconception people don't even think about. But some people don't care. Maybe you have a lot of money and you don't care if you want to spend, you know, twice or not save $50,000, all that stuff. Everybody's different. But a lot of times people just want pallet racking and they can store the products that actually make them money. And pallet racking doesn't make you money, it stores the stuff that does. A lot of times when we see a new building going up like this, the construction company, a lot of them are from fantastic, like the company back here, Kinsley, is in York, Pennsylvania. They're unbelievable at building new buildings and doing everything on the outside of the building. What a lot of times people struggle with is finding a company to help them with the inside layout, the flow. They don't know what kind of equipment they need. They have an idea of the shell of the building, but they don't really know how to organize the inside of it. So that's where Warehouse Buyers Club comes in. I used to work for companies that, you know, we were really focused on selling you the products, whether it's the forklifts, the racking, the dock equipment that's going to go with this construction company. And I will tell you the other thing that a lot of people really forget about is most of the construction type items, like the dock equipment on the side of the building, which right now Warehouse Buyers Club doesn't even get into dock equipment, but a lot of times they're trying to bid this down to the lowest possible price, which is not in your best interest when using the actual equipment that's going on the side of your building. Make sure you're reaching out to companies that have your best interest involved. When we talk about pallet racking, if you want to save upwards of $50,000, $100,000 in this project, use pallet racking as the way to go. I get it, man. Like if I'm going to put a building like this up behind me, I want it to look fantastic. Whoever's building this building and then leasing the building, having a tenant in the building, you want it to look brand new. The question you have to ask yourself is, how much money are you willing to spend, or how much money do you want to save to consider buying used racking? As long as it looks good, it's safe, there's no structural deficiencies, and it's going to store what you needed to store, that's a question you got to ask yourself. And at Warehouse Buyers Club, we're finding out more and more, especially in the world we live in today, people really want nice things, but they want to try to find and save money any way they can. Used pallet racking is absolutely a great way to do that. Again, when you start thinking about the layout and how much racking is going to go into a building of this size, it is really expensive, and it's really something you need to consider. Do you have the right partner to help you with the layout? Do you have the right company that has your best interest in mind? And are they going to treat your business like their own? If you want to be in the club and get some information like that, you know, Warehouse Buyers Club, we're here to educate. We're here to help people make the right decision. You can find us on our website. We write a blog every week tackling subjects like, well, what kind of dock equipment is needed for you to receive a battery? What kind of dock equipment is needed if you're trying to buy used pallet racking? These are things that people don't really think about, but it's the type of stuff we know. And the reason why, as the CEO, I've been doing this a long time. I know the questions you don't know what to ask to make sure you get what you need to avoid all the headaches when you buy it and it shows up and you don't have the right equipment, you don't have the right dock equipment, you don't have the right solution to unload. These are all things that you can help get answers at Warehouse Buyers Club. Just follow us on YouTube, watch some of our videos, take a look, let me know what you think.